where things are actually being done on a Wednesday. Fun and games here, but I'm also noticing a little bit of a problem with the way that my Kerbal is being produced here. Look at that, will you? Look at that. How are you doing? Constant Gamer, I hope you're having a good time. I am being shown some mess on my stream display here. Shall we try and fix that? I think we shall. I'm also experiencing internet troubles. Oh wow, that is exactly what I want from the beginning. Let's do that. Let's see if we can get this going. No worries. Glad to welcome you. The options for today, the plan for today is to try. No, it's crazy, right? Is to try and get some cruise missiles made, build a giant. No, that's not it either. Build ourselves a giant target, something to go and put on top of an island. No, I'm not on PlayStation, unfortunately. I am PC only. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna shut down. Try this again. I will catch you in hopefully. Okay, beautiful. I feel that we need a giant character, someone to stride over the islands of the Island Space Center. That is definitely going to be a winner there. Right, let's clear all this until someone shows up. I'm sure people will shortly. Now I'm going to start with a giant head. Let's start with a giant head. We need that. That is a good start. Hey, Wise, how you doing, buddy? We're going to start by making a giant target. Now, hopefully, this doesn't immediately get taken out, but I'm going to share it on the craft sharing capabilities and all these things like this that we have access to on DMP and see if we can't. We'll roll with it. Let's go for this one here. Do you reckon that's going to make a good set of shoulders? No, in fact, I think we probably want to go bigger. That just shows how horrendous we've gone and made this. There's already a target on the ocean between the airfield and the KSC. Oh, Wise, you are the man. I will go and check that out. I'm just going to quickly make what I think will be a friendly little target. Let's try and do that. Yeah, I definitely will go and have a look. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. This is going to be huge. This is literally going to be a Colossus of some description. That's fine though. No one's got any problems with that, have they? I hope not, because we're going to go ahead and do it anyway. Okay, let's try and pull these up into the orientation that I want. It's here somewhere. There we go. If we can then mirror that out, beautiful. Bring these together, and we end up with a chest piece. Look at that, nice. Oh yeah, down like that. Maybe we want something larger. Maybe we wanted these rocket fuselage longs. Yeah, let's try that. Let's get rid of those and get these ones down. This is actually going to be huge. Down for the hat, but wow. Okay, something. Ooh, easy. Click when I want you. Click when I want you. Are we going to use both? The thing with targets is they get destroyed, right? So we can. Look at this. Alright. Now, I think somewhere. Just because lights are great. I thought they were in utility. There we go. Lights are great. Humans just kind of want to make eyes into lights or lights into eyes, whichever way. But they are so small. So small. I mean, even. Okay, let's see if we can get this working. I just want the one. Thanks. Down like so. Oh, he's a happy little robot. I don't know if you guys can see that. Hey, nice to meet you. We need to build him some glasses. Can we build him some glasses? Do they fit well over there? I mean, that looks like the right size, right? So let's start with this mod. No. Let's start with this. No. Looking for something that we can just use to hold stuff off his face. That's probably a good one there. And then we'll use the tiny I-beam if at all possible. That's far too wide. I'm looking for something to be a good sort of bridge in between the glasses. Maybe. I'm not sure what would work. Maybe these neater wide structural panels. Where's the classic structural panel? Let's try one of these. Let's see. That's just huge. Just like huge. Okay, so with that in mind, let's try something else. Small hardpoint. Bam. That is totally the thing we need. Anyone who disagrees with me, you're just wrong. Okay, so we need to rotate and make it work, but look at that. It could be like a lightning bolt design. Just work with me here, guys. It's definitely some sort of Harry Potter-esque inspired thing. No, I don't want to do that. I want to turn that off so that I can move you through more, there we go, more fractions of things. Okay, that's good. I'm getting a lot of internet warnings. What's the stream quality like for you guys? Because that would be rubbish if it's all just squares. I can imagine it's all just squares at the moment. That's not how I'm going to do that. Let's just turn 3, thanks. Turn this round this way. Oh, what have I done? I kind of like it, but at the same time, what have I done? Let's do that. I don't think these are going to sit how I want them to around that hard point. They seem to be attached to like this bit specifically. Decent for you. Okay, brilliant. Thanks, Wise. It's very good. Very good. I like a decent one. Okay, so let's actually try not making them mirrored, but making them individual. Is this really what I'm going to spend some time on here? Yes, it is, but it's not going to be too long. Let's do like that. Bring the rotational tools into effect, and that should be nice and simple. And then I can get the other one. Press 1, click that. Come on, sit well for me. Sit well. There is the direction that I want there. Oh yeah, beautiful, beautiful. We can definitely make this better. Just kind of rock that way, bring this down this way so it lines up. Maybe we want the snap at this point. Okay, that's brilliant. Exact, but that's all right. Who cares about that? Tiny shoulder is too small. No, that's the making history. That's the one I want. This one here. Okay, cool. Hey, Number 3, how you doing, buddy? Do you like this guy? He's got class, pizzazz, a certain je ne sais quoi. I hope you agree. Let's do. These two are mirrored, so I'm going. Oh, they're not. Are they? No, they're not. Oh, brilliant. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. And then he's kind of waving somehow. That is not how elbows work. That will do. That will do. And this is Mr. Slappy. Let's try it. Okay, I'm gonna save. Let's see if it stands. That is the big one. Another 3 will be in about 20 minutes. Awesome, awesome. We'll start some actual missile design in about 3 minutes. See what it is that. Oh, Steam, are you doing a download in the background there? That would be terrible. You are. Ah, there we go. Right, let's turn that off. 7 days to die. Bah. We were just talking about how it hadn't updated for a while, and bam, update. Nice. Okay, so this guy looks that way around. That's kind of nice. Is he sat down well? He is kind of sat down well. Active vessel contains following parts banned from the server. 0. I mean, honestly, what's wrong here? It'll be the triangle. It'll be the triangle, right? Okay, that's fine. Revert flight, space plane hangar. We'll find something else. That's nice and simple. That's nice and simple. I forgot that these were part of the Making History expansion. Okay, so what makes a good smile? I mean, we could use one of these large decouplers. No, not that large. One of these large decouplers and kind of like roll it into his face to make an upwards semicircle. Or we could use a wing piece. It's probably more of the style, right? I mean, there's a small delta. Oh, that's too big. Too big. No, wait, go back. Go back. I wanted you, and I wanted you here, and then we're going to turn you round. Beautiful. 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 I love it. I love it. Let's save. Overwrite. Yes. Go. Missile away! Cool, Wise is already launching. Are you launching from a mobile platform or from the launch pad? I'm going to start from the launch pad, which probably means there's going to be launch clamps everywhere. Let's not do that. I'm going to build a launch vessel first. Hey, Zed, how you doing? Enjoying Mr. Slappy, our makeshift target that we're building? I hope so. Come on, loading simulator. Okay, so I reckon for every 3 loads into the world, we're going to have to do a restart. I think that might be the case. Oh, yeah, the stations as well, of course. Now, is it the case that they are... Ooh, yeah, okay, let's go. Oh, look at this. Look at that beast that Wise has put down there. What was I about to say for the stations? Oh, yeah, so is it the case that if I just happen to know where the station is, that I could fly out there anyway? It just doesn't show in the tracking station, or is it like legitimately just gone? I don't know. Why so red already? This is one of the things that I dislike about DMP at the moment. Maybe it was that, whatever that was. It's just the horrendous lag that I've been getting, which is pretty rubbish, as I'm sure you can understand. We need to travel faster than this. Let's do this. Wham! I'm going to put you. What's everyone's favourite little island? I'm not going to use the actual landing strip one, because no doubt DMP would be like, oh, this is a safety bubble, and we don't want that. I'm not sure which one's got the flattest peak. That's probably actually a lot to do with what we're going to place here. I don't think any of these have made it, don't they? All right, let's try over that way to see if we can do anything over there. Further if possible. Was a little too far. Okay, here we go. Up to the top. Are you placeable? It's really not, is it? It's really not. These islands. Maybe like here. No. Oh, wow. Look at that incline. Okay. This one, yeah, I wasn't sure about the position of that arm either. I also turned this one a little bit. I was like, no, that's not how elbows work. Let's try and do. Ooh, hey, we did something weird here. We're really close to the ground and moving quickly. Alright, so this vessel has been changed in the future. Let's catch up with the future, shall we? This is beautiful. So Wise, is this the thing you're trying to get me to shoot at? Okay, alright. I'm not 100% sure. Oh man, there's actually stuff over there. I need to make sure that oh, he's away. Zed's away. Not Zed, sorry, Wise is away. Let's see what is going on here. I'm gonna see if he if the fact that I'm watching him. Did I steal it? I've stolen it. Alright, time to move again. Moving on. I thought I was just spectating there for a second. Okay, we need to recover all this. There's no other way about that. The Nazi explodes. Oh man, that is your projection there. Wow. I mean, you can't just use a mouthpiece that has a black line at the top without people accusing you of Nazism. I mean, like, wow. Oh, okay. Well, here we go. This is where the problems have started. Let's let's try this, shall we? Launchpad. Not launchpad. VAB. VAB. Tracking station. Vehicle assembly building. Okay, so, to my knowledge, cruise missile, jet powered, though can have optional rocket boost when needed. So what I'm going to try and do... Oh, wow. Okay, there we go. Well, I hadn't even considered that. So, this is going to be, like, not my warhead, but my missile guidance system, if you will. Let's have a look at what we've got on the aerodynamics. I want to try and keep this small, if possible. That's not small. Can we make, like, literally a tiny one? Let's try that first. Let's make a tiny one. This is probably going to be more than a little bit underwhelming to start with, but we'll see if we can pack more of a kinetic punch in a bit. We'll start with the zeros and work our way up, right? That sounds brilliant. What do we reckon? 2 of these? I reckon 2 of these. At some point we'll have to click our way over to the old... I mean, that's a really boring missile, right? Expect a lot of phantom ships belonging to you. Okay, cool. We'll sort that out. Longer than that, right? I think I agree with you. Definitely longer than that. Something like this. Of course, all this is now going to be mass that we have to move, so let's just get rid of the mass out of these two, because we're not going that distance. If we need to make the distance, we can do the distance. I'm taking us to the other editor now. If I grab this piece, brilliant. That's exactly what I wanted to do. It's reorientated it for me wonderfully. If I take the aerodynamics, I'm looking for a nice small piece. The number 1, I think, is the best one. I was kind of hoping that I could do this with 2, but it looks like I'm just going to have to use the single part offset here. So if I pull that over this way, across here and then sink that into the middle. So that's the first thing that I noticed about cruise missiles, very much that they have this wing here. And then they had another 4 coming out the bottom. Unfortunately, they were supposed to be smaller than that, and I'm like, you what, mate? We can't do smaller than that. So how about number 5? No, that's bigger. That's much, much bigger. So we're going to have to go for the oldie 4 cross. But that should actually work out. It's close. It's not quite right, is it? It's close, but it's not quite right. Let's move these... wrong button. Move these up 1 to there, and I think that will then work out to just right. Okay, brilliant. Once again, offset, but this time I want to go for the local rather than... the absolute, because I want to put this in the middle here, and that's going to be a little bit difficult if I'm trying to orientate through like the other axes, like the world XYZ rather than this XYZ. Okay, nice. Anything else that I'm missing here? It's really just too big, isn't it? Like you're not going to get that going anywhere like that. Let's do the fins. When we come to scaling this up, that would be ideal, but I don't think that's really what we want right now. I'm going to change the symmetry mode to radial because I think that's going to work out best for us. And once again, if I could have a local offset, that would be great. And we'll touch these inside like that. See, that's more what I'm expecting here. That's more what I'm expecting. And then if we just get a bunch of separatrons, they're here somewhere. Use them so often I know instinctively where they are, obviously. Put them there, and then these here. Do I want more? I definitely want to move these in a bit. But do I want more? I kind of feel like I do. At the same time, do I really? So if I say there's 2 stages here, right? We have this inner set for takeoff, like in close to the fins, and then if we put some ones around the outside, one of the I can't remember which cruise missile it was I was looking into earlier, they have a final rocket stage to accelerate themselves up to supersonic speed just before they hit their target. So I'm going to try that for added realism, right? Because that's what I'm known for, realism. My chameleon ships and stuff like that. Okay, so that down that way, that's the last stage, and these guys just kind of fire together. For static there's no power. I was going to be like, for static testing, we can do it like this. The power, I think I'm literally just gonna go for a little bit of electric charge. Like that should see us through, right? Can you please click onto that? So this is cruising small. Okay, let's save that. We're gonna stand. I've got a feeling like adding things like RCS and rah would be a good idea here, but let's see what we can do. These all look good. Is there anything else that I'm missing here? Alright, let's try it. Launch. Recover. Let's see if I can hit anything. We'll start with the broadside of the runway, right? I'm not 100% convinced I can. So I'm feeling what I should do is change my staging ever so slightly, pull the jet engine into an earlier branch so that I can start charging up the jet engine before I fire my separatrons. Yeah, that works out. Maybe we need some sort of control system at the front to change my pitch when we're already traveling at speed. I have not delivered... No, so we'll do that as well. We will definitely do that. But do you remember how I got both the ship that you asked me to lift with and the rover up into orbit, and then suddenly, for no reason, the back edge exploded? And it spun everything out, and I was like, you know what? This game sucks. This game is amazing. That's why I keep trying. That's the problem. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Fire those engines up. Get ready for slight movement over here, and then I fire my separatrons. I've got a feeling I should probably have stripped out a whole bunch of fuel from those separatrons, because it's going to be... oh yeah, beautiful. The speed is high. I'm down for it. Let's just go towards the target. Okay, so this is obviously causing some troubles here. Put it up, man. Put it up. Did you know that the engine has monopropellant and RCS ports? No, I didn't. Okay, so I think I see what's going on here. This ship has only got this as a reaction authority. So let's try turning all those off, for starters. Whilst I'm pointing downwards, it's probably not the best plan. Ready, set. I hit the broadside of the hangar. It wasn't the hangar I was aiming for, but I'm kind of alright with that. Also, enough explosions to get rid of everything, so that's all good. Let's go to the Space Center. Awesome. Did you know that the engine has monopropellant and RCS? What, the engine at the bottom? No, I didn't know that. I did not know that. Okay, so how do we make that better? First thing, go and have a look at the aerodynamics. The reason, like the fact that I just hit play without even looking, is wondrous. Absolutely wondrous. Am I going to be able to get into the space plane hangar? Here's a question. I think so. I think it should be fine. Should be good. So this week, been a lot quieter in space news than last week. I don't know if anybody actually knows of anything that went down this week. Last week we had a whole load of like launches and stuff like that. What am I looking at here? What? Nothing here looks like it's out of place. I'm just gonna. Oh, it's not quite what I wanted to do. Control Z. What I was gonna say is I'm just gonna move this into the middle a little bit here and see if that makes any difference. I'm hoping that should just fix it for us, right? The fact that that's right up front, though. Can we make it further up front and have more control? I don't know. All right, let's try this. Let's see if it will fly like that. I've got a nan on my readout values. Did you guys see that? Whenever not a number starts appearing in Kerbal, you know things have gone wrong somewhere. I'm constantly amazed that it keeps accepting values that are not numbers and ends up displaying stuff that are not numbers. Surely there should be some check and an exception flared and stuff like that. Elon Musk is no longer allowed to tweet anything if it's not been approved by the board of directors at Tesla. I mean, fair enough. Fair enough. He does keep promising a lot of stuff. Okay, here we go. Let's try this again. A bit of a physics extension on the go there. Yeah, can we just hit go? Do we try it? We could try it. No, I'm not going to try it. So how do we give this a bit more gimbal control? I'm feeling like we need to make this too... Yeah, that might work. Also, why is this always ever so slightly twisted? I don't get it. I don't get it. Do we have lift? 15 kilonewtons. Okay, we are starting to lift. Let's go. I literally only want this for pitch, right? Okay, so let's try and deal with that. No. Can its not RCS? Can its SAS deal with this? There's a question. Let's see what happens. I've got a feeling not. Come on, keep turning, keep turning, keep turning. Okay, so we definitely need SAS. So the AI is making the world a better place. It's true. It's true. It's been a long time since I've had a ship that's messed up as bad as this, and I think no, because the centre of lift is definitely well behind the centre of mass. Now I'm guessing it's because the control surfaces are in front of the centre of mass. So we're going to just brute force this. I think that's probably the way to do this. Just brute force this. Hopefully we get. Oh, what's this? Facility manager. Wasn't quite what I was after. Did we blow stuff up? No. Oh no, I wanted to go back and have a look at all the debris. Ah well. Ah well. Yeah, I'm all about AIs making the world a better place. It's more their guide. That's how it's like our guidance influencing their guidance. If you see what I'm saying, that's what I'm looking forward to here. Is where they can collect the big statistical datas that we need to actually interpret big humanity-wide ideas and give us the results of those, because we ourselves, humans, are terrible at that. So definitely my technology choices here are holding me back. If I was to use like a Rapier with you know, that long rocket fuel tank and some decent winglets and stuff like this, I'd be done by now. I'd be done by now. But can never do things easy, can I? I'm now intrigued by this little system here. How do we make this better? Let's start by putting one of these. I mean, it's even tempted to go the other side of the probe core to give it more torque around the center of mass, which is like right down here. Let's also have a look at the. Yeah, I mean, like this looks like a good lift profile. It looks like a good lift profile. Alright, next thing, if this fails, I'm going to replace this with monoprop, and then have a bunch of monoprops. There's no reason for you to listen to Elon Musk asking for stopping military AI progress and making a fail. To listen to Elon Musk asking for yeah, well, I mean, like, true. That's a conspiracy right there, isn't it? I mean, who are the Tesla board of directors? Like, how do we know that the council hasn't already been taken over by AI and it's actually AI influencing AI? Why Nans? Nan? Oh, got a screenshot here. Let's check out what Wise has been up to. Watching me explode, no doubt. That's a much better missile than what I'm making. Look at this. Wow. Okay, cool. Oh, I like that a lot. Okay, how do I... There we go. That one. I really want individual control on each of these. If I had tweak scale, no problem, but I don't, so a little bit of a problem. Let's try it. We do this. We have two. There's more authority here than there is here, so that might... I don't feel good about this. Save, launch, see how it rolls. So the real question is, like, what fail-safe measures can we even put into place for AI research? Are we going to start having an ethics board to, like, say yes or no to every new college student trying to put together different coding libraries? Because that's the main problem with AI research. Well, it's not the main problem. Like anybody can... I say anybody. You need once you've got access to the computing hardware, which Google, Amazon, etc. will hire out to you, anybody can just put strings of code together, and it doesn't even have to be the thing that they've written, as long as they have like a basic understanding and know like what inputs it's asking for. Oh, what is underneath? That is beautiful. That is beautiful. Oh, we got some bits. Oh, look at that. Wise, what have you made? Oh, that is amazing. I see bits everywhere, though. This is... Alright, we're going to have to see if we can tidy this up. Do I want your design when you load the game? Yeah. Well, I mean, the design of what? The craft? That is a lot of stuff that my thing has just loaded. Like, a lot of stuff. Also, where's my craft? Wait, where did my craft go? That's not my craft. Alright, spawn vessel. Somewhere is that. Load. Just there. We'll do fine. Thanks. Alright, I'll take that. Let's try and orientate it upright. To there. Okay. Place vessel. Thanks. Okay, press and hold that. Full power to the jet engines. Fire that off and we'll just kind of wait for a little bit. Let's try again at targeting the transport ship over there. Double click too many times. Give it again. Thanks. Okay, so far so good. 21 kilometers, far enough away for the targeting computer to not really know what's going on. find that quite funny. Are we lifting or are we not? What was the weight that we needed last time? We get up to 15, 16. I think we were up to about 18 last time before we started lifting. So I will take that. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's loud, but we'll take care of that. Go. All right. Well, we broke the speed of sound. Now let's see if we can just like ease it over. No, we can't just ease it over. Does it have the strength to do what I need you to do, though? Kind of. Oh, yes. Okay, if we can now just kind of like stability assist it up a little bit. Okay, where do we reckon this is going to fall apart? I reckon somewhere about 300 meters per second. It's just going to be like, nope, can't do that anymore. Nimbus. Oh, the glories of Nimbus. Actually, so far, kind of holding up better than I thought we would. We're 2.5 kilometers up. Now, as far as I'm aware, that's not a design feature of most cruise missiles. You want to keep nice and low, right? Nice and low. So the instability is unbelievable. Now, do we reckon we want to pump fuel forwards or backwards? I mean, we could try both and see what happens. Let's try forwards first. I've got a feeling this is a very bad idea. Let's actually just ease this up a bit if we can. Out. Let's see if that helps at all. It might just make us completely spin out at any moment. That did not transfer my fuel load all the way across. If you could just carry on doing that, I'd be very thankful for it. Very thankful. Do you want to sync up? Not whilst I'm mid-flight, but I will do when I inevitably fail with this one. I say inevitably, it seems to be doing alright. Just passing the speed of sound. That's pretty nice. I'm cool with that. I do not know whether I'm going to be able to nail this. I'm not very good at my precision landing, precision targetings. But we'll give it a go. Give it a go. Alright. As it's basically going to be instruments only, we'll take it from this point of view. Moving the fuel forward seems to have done alright. Okay, here we go into the moments of high lag. I'm gonna load that bot up in front of us, that boat up in front of us, and we're going to slam into it at quite a rate. Slamming into the load distance at quite a rate as well. That is going to be very interesting. Okay, is it going to work for us? In my experience, 8.1 is roughly where it all goes wrong. Okay, we're doing all right. We have sailed right through that barrier. Let's see. Oh, they've closed it down somehow. Oh look, there's that near clipping plane business going on there. Let's try and do something with that. Physics range extender definitely getting a little bit overwhelmed by this, but let's see what we can do. I'm looking at this targeting marker, wondering when's the best time to just like hit the target, but I don't know if that is actually how I'm going to do it. Let's just have a quick look down the barrel. I feel like we've got this wrong. Let's turn that way just a little bit. Maybe a little bit more. Something like that. I feel instability shredding my flight plan apart. Let's press the target button, see how well this goes. Are we feeling lucky, guys? Are we feeling lucky? Not with movements like that, I'm not. Last second, I'm like, oh, I'll just quickly swing. There were no survivors. Alright, let's try that again. That wasn't terrible. That wasn't terrible. Could definitely have been worse. Let's try and turn down. Oh, it's unfortunately, I think it's Wise's monstrosity of several hundred parts here. I'm not sure how many. Let's try and put it down, shall we? Let's see how many parts we got in Wise's ship over here. Place vessel. Ooh. I mean that's smooth. That's smooth. Then it's not. Then it is. Are we down? Yeah, we're down. Okay, cool. Missile battery. Yeah, I just want to have a look. Just want to have a look. What we got here? No crew. 240 parts. Look at that. Wow. Okay, get back. Is it this one? Yeah, it is this one. Alright, nice. Try again. Try again. I reckon we got this. I reckon we've got this. If I can set my... This vessel has been changed in the future. No, it hasn't. I disagree. Disagree strongly. Okay, we're good now? I think so. What's that? Target transport ship. There we go. Nice. Alright, so did you find a person? So it's not the potential bomb, it's just I don't want pictures of my house showing up on, like, your Google Earthing skills coming across my Discord, you know? And I'm going to go for a PO box. I'm going to go for a PO box. I need to go and register for it and stuff, but yeah, well, I will probably have an address to you by the end of the week, knowing how things work. Okay, something like that. Maybe that's good. Just take off. Maybe hit target now. Oh yeah, push it to the ground. Go on, you can do it. Oh, it so nearly wants to. I mean, that's an interesting way of doing it. Kind of almost worked. Alright, for this flight, let's move all the fuel to the back. Might make it more stable, might not. I don't know. Oh, this game and its right-click authority. Just want to move it like that so I can see what's going on. Okay, come on, let's go for it, let's go for it. We have to do a 180 roll at some point, so everything's the right way up. Or we press V until we are flying upside down. That's also a thing that could happen there. Wonder if anyone's like, if I slow right down, we could hit the ship, but that's not what I'm trying to do, right? We're trying to do it pretty fast. Okay, there we go. There we go. That's nice. I'm gonna bring it down a little bit. I'm gonna just make sure we don't quite cross speed of sound. Yeah, we're not quite there. Okay, let's turn around. Oh, that pitch. That pitch. I'm not even trying to. I know what I should be doing. It's because of this. I want to turn that off. Oh, man, is roll the only one I actually want it to be on? Oh. No. I don't know what I turned off there that was important, but one of these was important. Can you please go to the target? Full speed. Go, go, go. Oh man, I don't know what happened there, but that was hilarious. Wow. Such lag all of a sudden, why? Okay, so moving the weight to the back, not the winner. Not the winner. Probably should have known that. If I just kind of like hard turn it on a yaw, if you look down there, we could probably get ourselves pointed in the right direction. It's always a good start. Ideally before we hit the floor. I want that fuel to turn. Okay, we're not going to do that. We're going to do this. And with it still pumping, I'm going to pull up. Now, even with that debris, it's saying that I'm in... Ooh. Can we calm down a little bit, please, Mr. Missile? Maybe we've gone past the point of stability. Okay, well, I mean, that wasn't smooth. Have you ever heard of inpost? No, I have not. Sounds pertinent to our earlier conversation, though. I like the word pertinent. I don't get to use it enough. Okay, we're going to try and drive this by eye. Might be the plan. Let's chase locked. Locked seems like a good plan to me. Can I please have locked? Nice. Let's try and look right down the barrel. We can do this. Oh, that near camera. Eating the back end of my craft up. So, what's the way to almost guarantee that I hit this? I don't know, to be honest. We are picking up speed at just the right time. I say that. We're going to overshoot. We might. It'd be super nice to hit this, you know. And then we'll fly a mission to the moon after that. Yeah, come on. Oh, look. There's the two camera planes right there. That lag really is real. Oh, it feels good. Oh, it feels good. Oh, it feels really good. Oh no, it's too low, too high, too low. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, here we go. Wise is flying. Let's see Wise's effort. What a great idea. He's coming in, cruising at just over the speed of sound, slowing down a little bit. I was surprised at that. Moving in. Yeah, coming down nice and low. I assume... Well, I'm not sure whether the rockets are for takeoff or for hitting. Oh, we're getting down nice and low. Nice and low. Got a screenshot over here from Wise. Is this a new one? Oh, coming in hard, low and fast. I assume he's like losing speed here for the approach. It's nice. It's nice. So what's he used here? These Mark Zero part that camera clipping. Yeah, he's used Mark Zeros as well. Okay, that's pretty cool. Oh, it's a little choppy. Oh, coming in low. Or maybe a little too low. It's kind of looking good. Oh, it's cruising in at still quite a rate. Aiming himself up here. Final approach is looking strong. Bam! Look at that. What a shot. What a shot. Suddenly not. DNP. What a winner. We good? Alright, I'm going to go back to the Space Center now. That's good. Alright, so Zed has uploaded us a craft file. That sounds like a good place to go check out. Let's go see what he's got for us. It will be in the VAB, and then we'll open up the craft files and we'll see what's going on there. I'm tempted with a game reload now, but we'll see what's going on. We'll see how well it opens up. It's just because each time we go through this loading, it takes a little bit longer. I kind of feel like somewhere along the line, someone hasn't done their great coding, and it's just getting worse and worse each time, you know? Alright, we're back. Yarr. Look at all these bits. Nice, man. Nice. Did I clean up everything that was mine? I didn't watch it. I did see the video, but unfortunately I was preparing for stuff. So these probes are going to have to be like physically tidied up. Wise, all the debris can disappear. It will disappear. Yeah, the debris will disappear on its own every half hour. Though obviously keeping stuff clean is still preferable. But probes won't. Though there is a nuke command that will blow up anything in the KSC, but I'm not sure what the range of that is. I'm not sure what the range of that. Oh, busting out the energy drinks. Should be fun. All right, let's have a look in the craft files. Biddy bam, ZTech. Oh no, that's screenshots. I don't want that. I want this one over here. Am I looking for V1 or I never know why Zed's got two. Oh look, one with and without a dot at the end. Aha. I'm not sure if you were aware of that. Hey, Scorpy Destroyer, how's it going? I presume the V1 saved anyway. If not, it'll be one of these, but we'll talk about that in a sec. Let's have a look at the V1 and see what it is. Open this up. V1. All right, cool. Down here somewhere, the V1. How does the alphabet work? Oh no, there we go. Brilliant. ZH there. I was fairly sure. Because I merged it. It didn't load it properly. Okay, so here's a cruise missile design from my good buddy and friend ZTech. Let's give it a go. We've got a craft over there. I would like to know if I can hit it. Let's have a look. What have we got here? Oh, we've got the actual control unit. You know what? I have never used this to try and hit something. Now's not the time to learn either. Okay, let's launch it. Let's launch it. So hey, Scorpy Destroyer, how are you doing out there? Welcome to the chat, welcome to the channel, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? We're currently playing Kerbal Space Program with Dark Multiplayer mod installed and a few others, Kerbal attachment system, inventory system, stuff like that, just so we can, like, you know, help each other build bases and such forth. Normally we're quite a chill server. I say we're normally quite a chill server. We're not normally like all about missiles and conflict and rah rah rah, but today we are. Today we're making missiles, so that's going to be pretty solid. Well, really the target's supposed to be pretty solid, right? But, you know, there we go. Man, such load times. Run out of things to say, such load times. I mean, obviously, I can always comment on the load times. That's fun, right? Okay, here goes. I can see let is launch. Yeah, I can see that we are controlling the V1 here, so hopefully we'll get some visuals for that soon. There we go. Ooh, it's a little bit cloudy around here. A little bit cloudy. Is it getting on for night time? Do we have what is going on? I mean, that was nice. What do we have here? To the map, you say? We're gonna have a few explosions for a second. Then map out. What are we talking about? How big the universe is? Man, we've really got to get rid of these asteroids. If anybody fancies like sitting around and like just deleting asteroids for a little bit, that would be super, super appreciated. So much so that, like, when we start scanning out, oh, it's so much stuff. I mean, look at the asteroids around this sun. Look at the asteroids around this one. We gotta deal with that. All right, let's. Can I turn those off? That'll help greatly. Oh, explosions still happening. It says I'm piloting targeted transport ship. That's really not what I'm supposed to be targeting. I've got a feeling the oldie physics range extender is like, yeah, we're going to give you lots and lots of things to look at. I'm like, oh, that's very nice. Thank you so much. I do enjoy looking at a load of stuff. Look, it's a submarine. We might need to clean up this area. I think it might be getting a little bit out of hand. How did this get underwater? And still diving. And that means I can't do anything with it until it stops moving. Alright, Zed, I will take you up on that offer. He's like, get my rover to the moon, and he'll climb up the asteroids. That's cool. Yeah, this is quite annoying, as I'm sure you can agree. Should we move the vessel and see what happens? Vessel mover's just like, what? No. Okay. If we just kind of straighten it up quick. No, this one's over here. Some buttons here that are definitely going to help. Swing this round. Man, what frame rate is this? Like 1 every 2 seconds? Place vessel. Yeah, no, I totally am going to let you, Wise. It's just it wouldn't let me do anything until I did something with it. Woo, that's loud. Come on, physics. Sell yourself out. So, Wise, I think we're going to have to talk part limits for vehicle span. Trying to simulate all this physics. Especially when people then make other launches, right? Everyone know what's going on now? I feel like the back may have just broken off. Look, there it is. Is that it there? No, what are we zooming on? Can anyone tell what I'm zooming in on right now? Well, anyway, I feel this calls for a restart. What do you guys? No, I can get it. I can get it. Click, 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 click. As soon as the frames come up. Come on. We got this. Well, I definitely clicked something, so that's good. I'm going to just hit the big disconnect button. We're going to just recycle the memory here, right? Let's just let everything kind of settle down. Have a breather. Remember that this game, whilst written by a big company, is actually put together by amateurs, which is crazy. These guys are marketing people. There's no coders amongst them. Well, there is now. Like, these guys have been putting this game together for like years, right? They taken over by Private Division, a subdivision of Take-Two Interactive, right? These guys have got access to like the set. Oh, it's done it again. I hate it when that happens. Hold up. These guys have this access to all sorts of resources that your standard little indie dev doesn't. Okay, let's do what we did last time. I'm just going to remove this. Yeah, and we're going to add a new one. You get a new setting, and you get a new setting. Everyone gets a new setting. And it's still wrong. And it's still wrong! Maybe if we're lucky it'll sort itself out. Look, what's all this down here? Over the other side here. This is not as we got. If I just re-stretch that. If we're lucky. See, that's not right. Whilst playing, I heard someone call me a Nazi. Oh, I made a Nazi robot. I didn't make a Nazi robot. I made a robot that had his arm in the air waving, and Zed's such a pre-programmed person that that's what he sees. Spends all his life in steeped in World War II irony. I mean, who doesn't? All right, let's try and make these. So, to me, none of this is going to match. Can anyone remember how we fixed this last time? Shrink it down, open it up. Is that going to make it work? Or we could spend forever stood on the black screen of death, so long that Windows is like, you know what? I think we should kill it. I'm like, oh, no. It's writing a lot of stuff. That's fine. Am I a Nazi? No way, that's not a good twin. No, I didn't say you are a Nazi. I said you're steeped in irony of that period. Okay, what's going on here? Why have we just got the great big screens? It's not what I want, man. It's not what I want at all. Also makes it quite interesting to talk quite hard to talk an interesting game about it. Alright, let's do this. That multiplayer's version 0.26. Though I have noticed that LMP have made an actual full release. No longer do you have to go to that second, like, third-party software where you can go down and like download their nightly builds. There's like a full build. So maybe we'll do that on Saturday. I think that's probably a good plan, actually. We will do that. It's going to cost me slightly more on the server, but whatever. This is just unsustainable. Unsustainable. Okay, put that away. In here, we should have Zed's Craft already, right? If I remember correctly, we should have Zed's Craft already. Somewhere in here, we open this up, and so that's the V1 that he just gave us. That's not what we're going for, though. What I need to do is get rid of all these curiosity. There we go. That's what we're after. Get rid of all the stock craft. I hate them. Why do they give it to you in a sandbox world? I don't know. I do not know. Okay, so here is a craft that we have placed, well, that our good buddy and friend ZTech made. He also made this lifter. In fact, the only thing I made is this landing module here, so because I was like, well, how am I supposed to get that onto the surface of the Mun? And that's how we're going to do it. I can see some bad times. How do you get rid of that? Oh, so you have to track them and then untrack them. And that's literally it. And then they stay there for a little bit. And then I think when you leave and come back, they get rid of. Yeah, words are good, Joe. Okay, let's put some pilots into here. We're going to have Edlull and Linport. Always good to have an engineer because they can fix stuff. In fact, if anybody doesn't carry an engineer in their team, like they're missing a trick. Big style. When I play early... Well, no, that's not quite right. When I play early career, I actually send my scientist out so I get more science back. But once I've done that, as soon as I can like get chutes repacked and wheels and stuff, I like engineer over any pilot, especially Jeb. Just got to get Jeb out of the way. I don't like him. Don't like him at all. Glory Hunter. You know, you always get that guy that pushes ahead being like, me, I'll do it. Him. Always have engines. Oh, engineers. Ooh, that was quite a shake around. Hello? Anybody know what just happened? We saw some pictures and then it's blank screened me. That is most unusual. Oh, I've got some got some bits. And there we go. That's all the bits. What have we got here? Well, we did have an entire rocket to launch. We now appear to have a single jet. It's not quite what I was after. I'm going to recover that and we're going to try it again. One of the things that people have mentioned a couple of times on this DMP server is if you try to go to the launch pad via like the space port, like the main screen here. If you go to the launch pad via this, no, it's the vehicle assembly building. I want the launch pad. It's sometimes more reliable to get you out there and get you going. So what I'm going to do, despite staring at these loading screens, is leave this and be gone. We're gonna do this in a slightly better way, or a slightly higher chance of doing what we want. Look at that, beautiful. Everything's where it needs to be. Love it. Okay, launchpad looks good. It's not broken. And down here we've got the Curiosity, 65 parts in 6 stages. We're gonna have Barney this time and Dundon. Yes, launch. Okay, fingers crossed on the load. Who wants to place bets on how we're going to have a mishap today? My thoughts are, well, a random Kraken. It's going to be a random Kraken. We're going to be going fine, and then all of a sudden the whole thing's going to fly apart, and I'm going to be like, what? Why did this happen? All right, let's do this. I hear some background noise. The rumble of space. It lulls me. Well, it's kind of the rumble of atmosphere, right? In most sci-fi, you hear this as the rumble of space, but that's not true. That's not what space sounds like. I mean, what does space sound like? Lots of blips and bloops if you listen to the radio astronomers. Control from here, that's what I'm after. Thanks. So we stood... Oh, wait, we are actually stood proud. Okay, cool. I thought these engines were going to touch the floor, but no, we've got this central bit. Okay, press T. Now, if I remember correctly, we do actually need to check some staging here. There is a little bit of state light right there. That staging needs to be corrected. Actually, no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. It looks like we fixed this at some point. That's outside. That's also outside. Pop the fairing. Okay, yeah, I think this is good. So this is going to get us to the moon. 3, 2, 1. Blast off. So somewhere around here is some good thrust. It looks like we're going to go for the full. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. I was kind of hoping we could use a little less than full thrust. We're going to immediately move a little bit sideways because we don't want to blow up the whole launch pad. That would be bad. That would be bad. And we are going to be dropping these tanks relatively quickly. It looks like this pair first. No, my mistake. This pair first. Arrows go that way. Alright, off we go. They seem to be draining pretty evenly, which is not really what I was expecting. I was much expecting these ones on the outside here to drain a lot quicker than the ones on the inside. For some reason these have drained first. It's a very interesting way of doing it. I wouldn't have thought that would have been the way. If I was going to do anything a little bit differently, I would have changed it so this one drains after this one. You know, it's all cool. We can definitely do this. We seem to be on a very high trajectory so far. That's nothing at all to do with me looking more at fuel tanks than actually trying to fly the spaceship. Oh no, why would that be the case? Who even thought of that? Okay, any explosions? It felt like we were going to have an explosion there, but we're kind of alright. Dropping off in the right direction. I'm going to try and pull over to the side here. I'm even tempted to hit this. Let's hit it. See where our orbital velocity is pointing us, and let's go for that one, just to try and give us a little bit more of a push along that right and correct direction. Okay, that's interesting actually. That's interesting. I've never really hit orbital so low down. But then we have got an apoapse of 52 already. RCS, let's do that and see what brings us some greatness. The shock heating on the front of the fairing already starting to become apparent, but as we are going at such a steep angle, it shouldn't actually affect us at all. And now we have the question of where do we put our parking orbit? 80 kilometers sounds pretty good. I think I might actually go for the 100-kilometer parking orbit. It feels good, you know. It just feels good. I wonder, do spaceships going? No, they don't. They don't do like parking orbits, do they? IRL. It's all just like going straight to the place. Look at that! There really is an RCS and such forth down the bottom here. I was not aware. That is pretty cool. Look, there's some monoprop to be spent. Aim or strut, shut down engines. Yeah, no, this is quite the selection of engines to be looked at here. Nice, nice. Okay, we need to get our way up to 100 kilometers apoapse. Oh, so nice up here. I always like it. Maybe a little bit of cloud cover wouldn't go amiss, but then the stream quality would be terrible. Okay, can I see the moon anywhere? No. Is it like just up and behind us? No. Okay, so we're actually going to go to the moon before we make our first full orbit. That's pretty strong. I'm going to just kind of set that as target, and then I'll come back when it's not quite so vomit-inducing. Alright, nice, nice, nice. I'm using the wrong flag here. This is my flag, not Zed's. Oh well. That's fine. That's fine. I like this flag. I think it's quite a good one for, you know, the spirit of Kerbal kind. Spirit of Kerbal kind. I'm going to turn that RCS off for a little bit because it seems to be fighting the direction it actually wants to go, and I'm not sure why it's doing that. I kind of wanted to... It's a little far. It's a little... Why are you going further? Slow down, man. Slow down. You cannot do... Why is this... Like, legit, what's going on here? Why is the SAS not working in concert with the... RCS. I'm not entirely sure what the play there is, but we'll make good use of it somehow. Okay, 20 seconds, 10 seconds, 5 seconds. Let's just put this baby into a circular orbit. Really, drop them straight away. Really shouldn't take long for us to get up and around there, though. I did maybe cut it a little bit fine. We will just pop around. Beautiful. Say bye-bye to those boosters. I mean, we could have put some parachutes on those, saved them for another day. Done SpaceX, if you will. I mean, pretty good. Pretty good. Alright, so what have we got going on here? We've just got a circularization on the go. Because I've got my nose up a little bit, we are trying to pull the Apple apps towards us. It's currently back there somewhere. Imagine the big blue triangle, and it's coming forwards. And when this and this match, it will then be right at me and then going forwards from that point onwards. Though by the look of it... 99, not 96. In fact, we need to be pointed up a lot more. I'm noticing my rate of drop. It's just a little bit too much. A little bit too much. Let's have a look. It wasn't using this that told me that. I was just noticing what the difference between the two... Why did you stop? I didn't tell it to do that. Alright. Yeah, still meeting at the Mun Canyon. Yeah, that's where I'm going to drop this, is the Mun Canyon. I presume that's right, is it? I presume that's right. Okay, let's keep going. I found a Post Horizonte. Okay, I didn't know that was a thing. Alright, how are we doing? 140, 52, not quite where I want to be, but the moon is right there. So if I just kind of add a maneuver, give it a push... Give it a bit more of a push. Now, this is obviously going to be far, far too late. I wonder if anyone has done a reskin of the moon as a Death Star. That would be pretty nice, actually. You can make a little trench for the trench run. You can put the exhaust port in, and like craters for, you know, the big death laser. That'd be cool. Why has no one done that? Has anyone done a Death Star Copernicus planet? That would be also pretty cool if that was a thing. I would be very happy. You don't know. All right, yeah, cool. I'm gonna take this to the Mun Canyon for you then, because that is where everyone likes to go and meet up. It's where I like to go and meet up. So I have tried in the interim, like seeing if I can get a rover to jump it. And unless I put rockets on it, I'm a little bit like, maybe not. But we'll find out. We'll find out. I would like to actually make it without rockets. Start burn in 3 minutes. Wow, that's only a 22-second burn. Scott Munley have been done. What, the... Oh, Scott Munley. Yeah, no, I saw that. But that's... Like, Scott's face is everywhere in Kerbal, right? People just... do that stuff, but someone must. I mean, it can't be that hard. You've got to put one trench around the equator, and then a big crater on another side, and then just texture it upright. Can't be that hard. I might have to look in. There's one for 1.2.1. Then it probably will work. If it's still for Copernicus, then it will definitely still work, because that just carries on working. The trajectories of these asteroids in the middle, yeah, I can't even begin to imagine, mate. Can't even begin to imagine. They like doing stuff. Leak drops into KSP talk. Thanks, man. Thanks. All right, nice. Okay, 2.5 minutes for the burn. We're just getting our way slowly over to where we need to be. That's should be nice and cool though. Pull that up. Bam! Start burn in 16 seconds. I'm actually going to start my burn a little bit sooner than that, so I can. Like, just roll it in at the end. Now it's saying start burning... What? There we go. That's it must have been because I was doing a little bit, so it was minus big number. Right, that makes a little bit more sense. Only a little bit more, though. I like that angle for the ship. Brilliant. This doesn't feel right. The moon's not up yet. Stop. Why is the moon not up yet? The moon should, like, crest over the horizon before we go anywhere. Oh, so close. I must have been just a little bit early. You know what, whatever. We'll do it. We'll go with that. I'll be fine. Landed the 4th armoured spectator seat. Nice, man. Nice. Okay, let's have a look at what's going on here. Are we encountering the moon? I think we are. Let's have a look. Yeah, we're encountering the moon. Alright, I like this. Moon encounters are fun. Let's come over this way. Oh, I think we can do better. Let's see what happens if I just push forwards and throttle up just a little bit. Can we get closer than that? Doesn't look like we're going to get that much closer. So let's think. What do we want to do to get closer? I mean, if we just add a manoeuvre here. And a manoeuvre here. At some point it'll take a manoeuvre. Okay, cool. And then we can do one of these to pull us in. And then maybe pull this back as well. Oh, I love these double encounters. One of my most favourite things. Okay, that's horrible. That's horrible. Let's not do that. Let's get back down here. Add a manoeuvre here. See what happens with this. Is it going to be a little bit more forgiving? I mean, that's already 116. I mean, I'm not that fussed by such small amounts of delts. 119. That is cray. Alright, that's pretty good. We'll take that. 192. 192. This looks like something out of Large Hagrim. What, this? Yeah, cool, right? Oh, what the... I see what you're saying. No, that's wise. I thought ZTech was going to be dropping a screenshot of that. Oh, man, look at these guys. Look at them. Are these all different tops? Are they all by the same person? Wise. They're so good, though. They are so good. Okay, this guy's going to drift for like 7 minutes. Let's come back in. Ah, there we go. Got the screenshot from Zed. I knew it would roll in eventually. Wow, it actually does. Actually, look at these. Particle came in this way, and the other beam came in. No, these are the beams, right? And then this is the collision zone, and this is all the particles coming off. There I am trying to spin the map. What's wrong with me? All of them from the same guy. Nice. He does good work. Okay, got to start my burn in 6 minutes. I'm just going to let this roll through. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's bring it down. Just ever so slightly start dropping that in there. Okay, this should drop us into the right place. Let's get a little bit more velocity change underway here. Bring that right down. And go. Nope, wrong button. Oh, hellos. Is this an impact? It's an impact! Did we take the impact? See, that's where we're supposed to be going. Yeah, I'm going to take the impact for now. And then somewhere about... Oh man, it's like literally right over here. Make a little course correction here somewhere. A little too much, but whatever. There we go. That's nice. That's what we want. I do. I have an excess of fuel in quite an advanced way. I mean, that'll do. Let's just go. Oh look, there's a second encounter. Nice. Wow, look how far out that goes. Okay, that'll work for me. Let's go to the next maneuver node. Should really press that button as well. Oh, that boundary change. Feel that oomph. That was something. That was totally something. Oh wow, okay. Polish post saying they don't deliver to PO boxes. That's crazy. Okay, let's give that a little bit of oomph. I will have to have a look into it, buddy. Okay, that looks good, right? Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, once it passes customs, it's down to they're called the post office now. It used to be Royal Mail, but then someone decided that it was unfair that this one company got to be like royally what's the word I'm looking for? When they say you're good, I can't remember the word. It's just left me. It's kind of like embossed, but it's not. That's not the word. No. Embraced. Not again. Still not right. I don't know. What is this multiplayer in KSP? Hello, Pedro. Welcome. You must be new to the game. KSP DMP, Dark Multiplayer. It's been around for a while, but trust me, LMP, Lunar Multiplayer, is probably a little bit better. Alright, Wise, it was good to see you, man. Endorsed, with an E, buddy. Endorsed, I think. I'm dyslexic, don't take me on. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, endorsed. Thanks, man. If you want to come and play along, you are more than welcome to, as long as you can install mods into your game. That means if you're a console player, I'm sorry, man, all you can do is take inspiration from what we're doing. If you're not a console player, come and join my Discord. In my Discord, there is a KSP chat. In that KSP chat, you will find all the details you need for it. You got the game on the PS4. That is a little bit of a shame, but I mean, to be fair, a friend of mine, Flemmy, you may or may not have heard of him before now. He also is on PlayStation, but he is so annoyed at Sony's refusal to play nice with anybody when it comes to multiplayer, cross-play and stuff like that, that he's actually like, you know what, I don't even like PCs, I think they're too much hassle and rah. But I get to, next time I'm going to do it. After step 285, you'll be able to join the game. Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, it's even worse if you're on console. You got to try and like crack that open to accept some mods. I don't even know if you can. I'm sure someone out there somewhere is like, yeah. No, I just flashed my my BIOS and rah, and now I can install mods on that. And I'm like, wow. I bet someone out there can. No one appears to be at the canyon. This is the canyon where I'm going to. Is everybody else going to the same canyon? I don't know, but that's the one I'm going for. Let's bring this in as close as I can as well, because no one likes to land too high up. Let's go that way, and then I should be able to just like land on that little crest there. That little crest there. You see this double crater here. I've got to know this canyon quite well. This double crater here, that's where I'm going to be aiming for. The other side is also quite a nice place to aim for, just in case you wanted to know that. Okay, warps and a maneuver. Of course, inside the crater, also a good place to hang out. I am wondering how much electric charge I have. No, there's plenty of electric charge. Why does it take so long to move? Let's turn that back on and see what happens here. I'm sure SAS and RCS are fighting each other. It just does not seem like they're working together very well. You know what I'm saying? Just doesn't seem like it. Alright, here we go. Coming in for a small maneuver to place our trajectory over the top of the Mun Canyon that we've been aiming for, so we can deliver this little rover here for our good friend and buddy ZTech, who's also playing on the server right now. That's nice. That's nice. Have you ever experienced post-exam depression? Yes. Generally because I don't feel like I did applied myself well enough to the exam. I get that a lot. Okay, 4.1 sounds like it's probably pretty close. Yeah, that's good. I'll take that. I will take that. Okay, the next place we need to do some manoeuvring. I mean, I'm even tempted to bring myself down into a shallower ascent over here and then burn radially out to bring myself over that way a little bit smoother. But no, what we're going to do is warp here instead, and hopefully using the retrograde motion, we should be able to slow ourselves down pretty well. Say bye-bye to Kerbin and those terrible suns that aren't actually part of the real system. There is the sun that is part of this system, and there is the canyon we're heading for. We're going to let the RCS spin us around to be facing a retrograde, and at some point I'm just going to hit go and start slowing ourselves down. Of course, the true aim of any landing is to slow yourself down in such a way that your velocity reaches 0 as you touch the floor. Easier said than done, but that's basically the plan. I generally end up with my velocity reaching 0 a little bit before the floor, and then I kind of have to like hover my speed up and down as I get closer and closer and closer to the floor until eventually I get into a good position to be able to land where I want to. Alright, we are moving at a fair clip, 570 meters per second. I know for a fact that if I only had an LV909 and I was burning from here, that's one of the small ones, then you would be way over here before you slowed down. But I have quite the engine here, so I'm going to be very intrigued as to know how long that is going to take to slow down. The suicide burn, it's better when you've got the number readout. I don't have the number readout right now, but I would like to. What is that? Oh, that's just a red pixel. I was like, that's not Juna, is it? I mean, is it? I don't know. How do you tell at this distance? Well, the way I always find is if you've got distant object loader on the go, the pixels seem to have more pixels per pixel if it's like a real object, whereas the skybox is quite low res. Quite low res. Okay, let's just go for it. Let's start slowing ourselves down. And now those those craters there are the craters I'm aiming for, and I feel like I'm totally going to overcook it if I do it like this. Indeed I am. Okay, let's stop this. I'm going to wait till we get pretty low down and then try and coast my downward speed a little more. We've got all this fuel to spend, like all this fuel and all this fuel to spend here, and I don't really fancy throwing them away too soon. Shared a screenshot. Whilst we're cruising towards the ground seems like the best time for me to check out. Why didn't you deploy the fairing? Because I'm a bad person when it comes to YouTube. Look at that. Wow! Wow, I am like legit astounded. Thanks, buddy, by the way. Man, that's really, really, really helpful. We want to surface one of these, thanks. Yeah, like super helpful. For those of you who are wondering why I'm thanking ZTech so much, because he's going around and getting rid of all the asteroids that spawned. Unfortunately, there is a little bit of a problem in DMP where it just keeps spawning new asteroids. It's a bug that they say they've fixed. They've not. Just throwing that. So you're now telling me that you just terminate. Yeah, as far as I'm aware, that's all I ever do. Okay, I think we can slow down and land inside this crater over here by the looks of it. We've got a fair bit of sideways speed, 177 meters per second. And that is going to increase as we get closer down because we are falling, and that is increasing our two directions. We can think of like little vector diagrams. That's increasing two directions going on there. And all I'm ever going to do on the way down is to stop how much I'm falling. I believe that I've landed in the wrong canyon, and yes, I'm still watching the stream. Yeah, I think you've gone in the north-south ones, right? Something like that. This one here. No, that's Cubic Corp. I'm not sure. Somewhere there's an up-down. Maybe that one. I'm not sure. But that's where I reckon you've probably landed. Hey Tim Kerman, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. We are currently playing Kerbal Space Program Multiplayer, that is DMP. We were doing a little bit of cruise missile flight and testing. We're not normally that aggressive with each other, but hey, every now and then you're just like, wow, my technology is better than your technology, and gave that a go. Now I am doing a little mission for my friend ZTech, who is on the server with us. He wanted me to drop him a rover at the meet point where we're all going to be meeting up with rovers later on. You're great. Good. I'm glad. No vectors. Oh, you don't like vector maths? I do. I think vector maths is some of the greatest maths out there. Okay, let's try and raid you out now. I am looking at my horizontal speed. We are moving 9 meters per second. I am fine with using that as a nice horizontal landing system. We're coming in for a straight down. I think what we're going to do now, pop the fairings. Hey guys, how you doing up there? In fact, to the point... Can I disable these? You. Disable, because they are going to mess me up at some point. They're going to give me stronger turning at the top than I want. And you disable. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, next bit of staging. That one. It was the wrong stage. It was the wrong stage. Ah! Kerbal death. Can we catch him? That's the question. Can we catch him? There's no control. There's no control. Okay, let's put these on. This is not going to work. This is just not going to work. Okay, save some Kerbals. Oh, do I cheat? Save some Kerbals. Save some Kerbals. Leave seat. Oh, this is not savable. Oh, we bounced. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, we've experienced this before. Are the cheats vehicle specific? Come here, I want the seat. No, not the inventory. Come on. Give it. Okay, so... what I think has happened here is somewhere along the line, the flags for invulnerability have been set for this ship. It's not something I do. It is not something I do, but it's been quite handy here. I was umming and ahhing about whether I should cheat, and it turns out that the game has cheated for me. I'll accept that. I will accept. I'm not overly happy, actually, if I'm to be 100% with you, because I'm better than that, yo. I'm better than that. Look, there it goes! There it goes! Let's turn that off. Can we turn this? T, move it forwards. Come on, you can do it, buddy. It's not going to get down onto its front, is it? Okay, I know how we're going to do with this. I know how we're going to do this. I was looking at some games to try out very similar to KSP. Do you know some? Well, if you're looking for very similar to KSP, what you want is Simple Rockets. It's a game that was always written in response to KSP. And I hear it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Also ripped the rover center about. Maybe... I'm hoping my friends are better at that than then. Do you need to reconnect to the server? Just check if I'm in the wrong... So I didn't see you there, man. Do you need to reconnect to the server? Because I see Twitchi and I see ZTech. And I am Twitchi, obviously. If you can't tell by the flying style. Okay. So now that we've taken advantage of the cheating state, should we find out if it is actually cheating or not? I say bored, but at the same time, no. Alright, let's get you off of here. Leave seat, if we could, please. I want to climb on the front of this bit over here and see if we can't use our mass. Oh, I forgot what it was like to move on the moon. Screenshot. All I've got is Z screenshots, buddy. Oh, that is beautiful. Oh, that is amazing. Zed, you should crop this and be like, there's too many asteroids on our thing, and upload it to Reddit or something. That is amazing. Okay, can I climb up here? Climb. No, okay. Let's fly instead. I'm good at flying, yo. And push down. And push down. And push down. I like the tales it like descended to the moon, raising on the moon, descending on the moon, ascending. That's nice. That's nice. Okay, so that's not particularly worked out. No, that's up. Down and forwards. Why won't you... It's just kind of push it a little bit, but it's not having it. Yeah, climb on that. How about pushing down here? Does that work? No, that's too center of massy, right? Okay. Oh, that tank's great. Okay, yeah, cool. Well, I got it here, Zed. Let's board the command seat. Whilst not standing still. I'm standing still. How dare you? Try hitting the RCS makeshift eyes from behind. All right, we'll try that. We'll try as soon as old Barney here sorts herself out. Okay, there we go. Beautiful. All right, we're gonna try this as a little bit of a speed. She's like, yeah, we get to do a thing. Of course you do, Barney. Good luck. Ah, we did it! We did it! Tim, thank you for that amazing suggestion there. Ooh. Can't bring it under control. Yeah, such training. Okay, let's now go, and she's just happy to be involved. Another 3. Happy to be involved. No, don't do that. Wow, I mean, we know how to fix it at least, but wow. Wow. Okay, let's try this again. If we could do it without breaking her this time, that would also be good. No, cannot use equipped item because nothing is equipped. What? I must have pressed another button. Let's just wait for it to drop into that canyon over there. That's probably best shout, right? Ah, nearly. Oh, yeah. Okay, we're just going to wait for it to roll. In fact, we could just do this, right? I mean, like, you there. Put some brakes on. I really don't think this is going to drive very well. Whilst that was cool, that was not what I was looking for. We'll go back to that one in a sec. Where is you? There is you. Okay, there we go. Alright, we good? We good? I think we good. Board the seat. Okay, let's try and take it easy here. If there's one thing I do know, I need to... We don't appear to have any SAS control on here. Did we see any... No, ooh, do they share EVA prop? Or is that it? Is that all they've got? Okay, cool. So there we go. We've got this guy up here. Deployed as requested. Contract complete. Oh, look. We can see the other side of the canyon over there. That's nice. That is nice. One-way polygons, man. They're cool. I just kind of want to get up to the... So I'm thinking I want to get up to the crest of the hill. But you know, that's just going to mean that I'm going to kill them by driving over the crest of the hill, right? So maybe what I should do is recognise that this is not really my rover and park them up and wait. I want to know what's going on with that over there anyway. Hi. Do you have... Oh, we got control. Nice. Okay, this is cool. This is cool. Go up. Okay, that's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. We're going to try and send this home. Oh, where are you going? hey! I kind of nearly started to send it home. All right, I'm going to do that. We're going to escape the moon. Warp here. We're going to leave Curiosity on the moon because that's where we put it. Curiosity, the rover. Okay, stop. That's good. All right, we're going to go retrograde and we're going to see what happens. Let's give it a little oomph here. We're out of monoprop. Got a little bit of liquid fuel left, a little bit of oxidizer left. Looks like it's all coming from that top engine over there. So we're going to look at our periaps here, and we're going to hope that we can get this down below 100, below 75 ideally. There we go. Nice. All right, let's go get rid of that. When you accidentally use titanium instead of aluminium for your rocket. Tell me about it. That's a good shout, actually. If we don't go and check and see what's going on with the cheats. Yeah, look at that. What is this? It's got to be per vessel, right? It's got to be per vessel. Because we definitely turned that off last time that happened. I definitely turned that off last time it happened. And I don't revert when I'm on multiplayer servers because, you know, continuity and stuff like that. Continuarity. Lol. Okay, here we go. I am gonna... Oh, we're already facing retrograde. That's a nice. Burning time. Time to burn things. It's true. It's true. Okay, that's the big engine dealt with. I was kind of hoping we could get retrograde there, but no. Look at that island. Where is that? Wait, stop. Stop. I want to... No. Where are we? We're over here. Okay, look at that. That's well round into the Badlands. What was that noise? That's like totally round into the Badlands. I did not know. Let's get some more bits. I'm hoping that everything explodes. That's what I've aimed this for, is everything exploding. Everything exploding. There we go. Just like all the great space agencies, we get rid of our stuff by burning it up. Kerbal stuff, yeah. I was kind of hoping these things would blow up as well. I literally wanted nothing left. Turns out I'm not very good at that. Those are too far away now. Is that bouncing? It's gone. It's gone. Okay, cool. So, that's an engine. That's why it's surviving so well. New sound effects? I don't know, maybe. I didn't recognise those sounds from last time, but there we go. That's a thing right there. Okay, let's try. It kind of looks bullet-shaped, right? So maybe, if we're lucky, it's going to cleft through the air pretty quickly and come to a beautiful stop at the water. It's going to be nice shooting stars for the small Kerbal kids. So I'm waiting. Well, no, in fact, I've said this before. So a couple of years back, I was like, hey, you know what, guys? Wouldn't it be a great idea to open up a company where you deorbited satellites and provided meteor showers for rich people? It's two birds with one stone there, right? You make some money from rich people and you deorbit the problem satellites. Then Dubai opened up their horse racing track. I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head now. And they did exactly that. I was like, bam! What a great idea. That's life right there. That is the future. Deorbiting space junk so rich people can feel good about watching the burning stuff. I mean, that's amazing. Amazing. Can we go faster, please? I would like to go at least 4 times faster. Thank you. Thank you. So you're saying great space agencies burn their useless parts? Traditionally. Fox update. Celia Durkin required medical attention. That fox always requires medical attention. Managing to get an electric shock from chewing cables. Yeah, I mean, that happens. I should imagine at some point as a child you chewed through the electric... No. Oh, that is a shot right there. That is a shot. If we had like something else here, the ISS deorbits their poo and pee in packages. Yeah, it's true. It might have just been some astro poop. Oh mate, Tim, that's a beautiful picture you just painted for us there, man. That's really taken my heart away. But it is a serious thing. Did I actually put it in packets? I thought they literally just vented. I didn't think they like packaged it up in any way. They just let it out there to impact on next orbit. He wasn't aware that Nazi Germany was a great space agency. Now, what you've done there is taken a classic, bam, logical fallacy. You've gone, oh, because all of something is something, then all those next things have to be all of the first thing you said. No, you're better than that, another 3. You're better than that. Recover that vessel. You can crop the screenshot just to save it. Oh, can you? I don't know, actually. I don't know. Wow, actual medical attention. Dude. Did you try just zapping him again to get him started? Okay, let's see if I can get my rover up to space now. The one I've got has got like a rocket on the back and stuff like that. It's pretty useful, pretty handy. Let's go to... I think we're already in the Space Center. Oh, well, let's just load up another screen whilst we go to the Space Center, shall we? Well, thank you very much. That's exactly what I want. No. Number 3. No. What? It's not a power battery. Yes, it is. Dude, I take offence to that last thing you just said as well. I'm not sure if I should, but it sounds discriminatory for no reason. Maybe you can explain it better to me than that. The channel Vlog Brothers was like, we just had our first Interstellar, and I'm like, I've already seen Ted talk about Momo at least a month ago. Yeah, I know. The problem is, especially for people like the Vlog Brothers, like, don't get me wrong, I like them quite a bit, but Hank, I couldn't remember Hank's name. I was like John and yeah, John and Hank. I like their stuff quite a bit, but they are not even second. They're third-hand news reporters. When they do report news, it is after another news network has already reported the science for them, if you see what I'm saying. That's not to say they don't then go forth and do their like super research, but for them to hear about stuff, it's a little slow, you know. It's a little slow. Where did I put... I know where I've put it. It's not in here. Hold up, guys. I need to make a quick change to my file structure. I got this one over here, and I need my other Kerbal games at the top here. No, not you. This one here. Properties, local files, browse local files. So easy, so easy. So in here, I know you guys can't see this, but I'm going into my like my creative thing, my creative build, if you will, and grabbing a quick file out of there. Worst plane, no. Pew, no. What do they call it? Maybe it's actually in the VAB. I mean, you would have thought I'd have saved it in the Space Plane Hangar, but... Oh. The one that I'm looking for is not there. That's not very helpful, game. Thanks, though. Let's engage my brain as I try and talk at the same time. Never the best way of doing things. So, is it actually the fact that I went into the one of the same... Yeah, Jumptronic 2 is what I want. I went looking in my other Kerbal save, and it wasn't. It was in the original Kerbal save. No. We're in Dark Multiplayer, Ships, Space Plane Hangar. There we go. Alright, I should be able to load this now. So kind of like made my day, but with actual fact. Yeah, you know. Open this. And in here should be Jumptronic 2, number 2, because, you know, that's not enough. I love this little craft here. He's a very capable little craft. I'm not sure... Oh, Jeb, get out of there. We're gonna take... Liski? We're gonna take Liski out. Now, this thing, when I strap an actual rocket behind it, can make its way to the moon. We're gonna just take it for a little bit of a spin first. Your heart isn't going into ventricular fibrillation. Oh, what a great phrase. What a great phrase. Loading screens, loading screens. I wish I was better at making up songs so we could have a better loading screen song. No, I'm not really a music person. Oh, well, like, don't get me wrong. I play back a lot of music. I listen to a lot of music, but I don't make a lot of music. I've made a few tunes in my time, but nothing world breaking, earth shattering. 160. Wow, Zed, you done them all, dude, my dude. Such wonders. Such wonders. Just for it all to fill up by next week. Though, as I say, Saturday we're going to be on LMP. See if we can deal with that. Okay, top tips. When you are driving, reaction wheels SAS only, and then you can turn that on and it doesn't like tip you forwards and backwards. Let's have a look at our electric charge here. Does this thing have a way of creating electric charge? Is this something that I've completely neglected? I think it might be something I've completely... Let's stop. And yeah, we've not... Oh wait, there is a little bit of coming back. Is it? Is it going up or down? I never know whether that's charging or discharging when it's a positive number. I'm going to assume it's discharging because all the others would discharge at a positive. Can we... Is this literally the only thing with electric charge in it? Okay, so it's going down. That's rubbish. Okay. No, don't revert. That is not how we play games on multiplayer servers. Ooh. I play the accordion. Nice, man. Do a music-focused school thing with it. Hinge. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Do I know when 1.6 will be released? I don't, but they're already talking about it, so it's going to be within the next couple of weeks, right? That's normally what happens. They start teasing it, and then a little time later they release it. And I'm hoping there's a whole slew of bug fixes coming with this, because when they started talking about 1.6, a lot of the long-term YouTubers for Kerbal was like, this is great, we love new stuff, don't get us wrong, really do love new stuff. But what about all the old bugs? Fear convenience, ventricular fibrillation. It's actually something I learned about when I was studying to be a doctor and then decided that was too much work and did this instead. The ventricle beats a hell of a lot faster and out of sync and out of control, which means blood flow disturbed and requires defibrillator and CPR. The way I've always had it, the out of sync is probably the best way of describing it, is the fact that like all your different your muscle fibers of your heart are controlled by a pulse of nerve endings coming through. Boom, 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 right? And sometimes that pulse can get a little bit out of whack from each other, like the cadence is going. Are you sure it's going to disappear? Are we sure what's going to disappear? Oh, the thing. Yeah, if you've tracked and untracked, then yeah, it should be fine. I need power. That's not what I want. It's here somewhere. So I mean, how much power can you reasonably get out of an RTG? I don't think that's actually going to do too well for the actual power run, if you will. Let's put that like that. Classic like tailpipe section, right? Let's try this better. Let's try this but better. Do that like that. Pull this out that way a little bit. Okay, that looks a little better. I don't know if it's going to have the oomph, but we'll try it. Let's launch. You ask explanation and you ignore it. Wonderful. What did I ignore? Also, new GTA update allows you to change colour and lights in your vehicles. Cool. What did I? More of a veterinarian than a doctor. Yeah, no. Vets are like stupendously multidisciplinarian when it comes to actual medicine. It's ridiculous, you know. I thought it was bad off past epilepsy and Crohn's disease. Ooh, but dude, yeah. Epilepsy and Crohn's disease is that's pretty two serious things there. I thought Crohn's was spelled with a K. Oh look, we got the grey screen again. Yeah, you guys see this as well. What is this about? I don't know. It's interesting though. It's kind of a foggy day business, right? It's foggy day. So we're definitely not getting enough power from there. We'll have to figure out what does. Okay, I'm looking for things to jump over. Let's go over that way. Oh, I suppose we could just jump over the runway. That might make sense. Let's put this on to locked, because that is by far the best way. Hey, Alkino, how are you doing out there? Alright, we're going to slow down. So Soul is so cheery lately, he's crying. Alright, Luna, fair play. I'm never going to get away. I'm never going to get in the way of a parent's. That's the word I'm looking for here. Responsibility. That's the word I'm looking for. Is responsibility. All right. We're going to see how well this deals with the jump, because if this can't jump like this, I also want to have this open so that I can change the SAS to pilot when we actually jump. If this can't jump over like this, I don't think it's going to make the moon jump very well. So we will find out. It's feeling strong. I'm not feeling particularly wonderful about the incline, mainly because, look at that. That's not really a great deal of clearance there. Okay, here we go. I really want that to stay up, please. Oh, what a terrible jump. I mean, I kind of like this. Oh, thanks very much, Alkino. Thank you very much. Always nice to see a new subscriber. We don't just do streams here. We do, of course, do videos mostly every other day, especially with Subterrane coming out right now. Man, that was not a great jump, but that's good enough to recover the vessel and say it kind of jumps. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. Right, we're moving into the last 5 minutes of the stream here today. And please join the Discord explanation. Discord explanation? Expansion? I don't know. Alright, last 5 minutes. I think... I don't know. Last 5 minutes, I think. You know? We're just going to sit here and everyone's going to think for a minute. Okay. Alright, Wise, I will catch you later. Another 3 not providing an amazing example for when people turn up, but okay. Let's recover all these. Always having a wild conversational time here. Right, that's all my debris gone. You would have noticed that the debris is supposed to be here, but for some reason it's displaying over there. I'm not entirely sure why. Anybody wants to come up with a reason, and please do feel free. Okay, let's oh, it's the bug where I can't click on anything. That is a no good. Anyway, just gonna go back in. That's all we can do, unfortunately. So sometimes DMP gives you a bug where you can't click on any of the main menu items. It's not the best, if I'm to be honest with you. It's not amazing. Not amazing. Loading screens of death. Okay, brilliant. I do love this little loading screen. It's got like rings, and the Kerbals have got a whole bunch of stuff. It's nice. It's nice. Let's connect up and see what's going on. I think I'm just going to take my rover for a bit of a spin, and next time we blow it up, call it there, as we are due to finish exactly on the hour. Unfortunately, I have people coming around. I told them I'd be done by now. Alright, server, let's see what we can do. Let's get in there. Let's get a drive on. Well, mainly, I want to try and do that jump again, but land on my wheels. As crazy as landing on my wheels sounds, I think we can do it. I think we can. Over this way. Can we get rid of that chat window? Thank you. Jumptronic is right down the bottom. With the J's, believe it or not. Which is not right down the bottom. There it is. We've got 2 Jumptronic 2s. That's the new one. Look at that. It's got the extra parts. Launch that vessel. Laser tag 1. Locked to invalid parts. That will be the when we were trying to do BD Armory across the internet. It's supposedly there's a sync mod. How did you get that in the background? What's that in the background? The different stuff. That is a mod. That is the Copernicus mod with... I don't know which planet pack it is that gives you that particular loading screen. But on this server, we have 4 or 5 different planet packs that I have gone round and used Module Manager to arrange in sort of a globular cluster around a central star. So it's just somewhere else, other places for us to go, other things to go look at. It's quite nice, quite nice. Alright. Let's get this jump on. RCS. I'm going to go pro grade. So I'm feeling what we need to do is get my front wheels turned around a little bit. I also would like this to be SAS only, and hopefully we could just stay pitched back. That would be great if we could stay pitched back when we go. Okay, which jump do I mean, I'd really like to be able to make it up over there. So that's about 30 meter per second acceleration space there. I think that'll do. I would like to build up more speed if we can, but with this first little testing zone here, we will get there. Alright, coming in for the jump. I didn't want that up this time, but okay. We are just facing forwards. When we hit the slope, it's going to knock our nose up, and that's fine. I don't get it. I don't get it. Alright, more ground clearance needed. But with that, I am going to say thank you very much for joining me for this adventure, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you live next Saturday, or this Saturday coming, 2 till 4. And of course, I've got videos coming out on my channel for all the other days between then and now. But I'll see you then, or am I going to do all those things? Bye!